At NBC6, we've got your back. Back to school can be an exciting time for many students, but for others, it can also be a troublesome time. Students may become anxious and worried about things that they will deal with at school. Tate Blanchard talks to a school psychologist for ways to help the students cope with those anxieties.
It's hard to believe, but students will be heading back to school within the next 2 weeks. And now is the perfect time to start making necessary adjustments to get into the swing of things. Back to school can be an exciting time for kids, but it can also be a very nerve-wracking experience. Wheeling Park High School's mental health specialist, Jill Maloney, tells us children with anxiety aren't alone.
The majority of the kids coming into school, they're all anxious at this point in time. So they're not by themselves. So parents talking to their children about their anxiety, being prepared.
The world of academia can provoke a wide range of emotions for students. When it comes to anxiety, there could be a number of triggers, such as being in an unfamiliar setting for incoming freshmen or transfer students. Students focusing on their studies and wanting to do the best they can. Also, unfortunately, bullying. It happens in every school, and about 1 in 4 students are victims of bullying. But school officials are ready and willing to help students and their parents through all of it.
Know that they can come to the adults in the building, anybody, any of the adults, teachers, coaches, principals, counselors, and report it. And if you report it, we will find a way to get to that person, to sit down and talk with them, to kind of mediate as much as we can to decrease any bullying that could possibly be going on.
Back to school can also be an especially difficult time when a child is leaving home for the very first time to enter preschool or kindergarten. Middle Creek Elementary School counselor Pam Fazzini explains.
A lot of times the kids do come in crying, and so the first thing we like to tell the parents is that's completely normal. And sometimes it's more difficult for the parents than it is for the children.
Pam Fazzini says the most important thing they do for the students is to get them into a routine so they know what to expect. Oftentimes that may mean putting information on the board in the classroom to help remind students about how their day will flow. Fazzini offers some tips that you can do at home to help prepare your student.
I would suggest sleep. I would have them start getting the kids to bed early, having them start getting up early, because sleep actually is very important for how they function throughout the day.
And before school starts, it's a good idea to check with your school district. Many districts offer a variety of icebreaker activities and various other programs to help lessen your students' anxiety. Reporting with your back-to-school anxiety tips, Tate Blanchard, working for you.
All right, your time right now is 6:50, and coming up, Patrick is back with the final check of your forecast. Stay with us.